Greetings fam, if you're looking to extend your reach dramatically on your Canon mirrorless camera without spending flagship lens money, this one deserves a deep look. Today we're breaking down the Canon RF100-400mm f5.6-8 is USM telephoto zoom lens. Long-reach optic for EOS R series shooters that balances reach, performance, weight, and price, and I've researched it thoroughly across official specs, expert reviews, and real user impressions so you know exactly what it delivers in real life. Click the link in bio for the best price before we go deeper. First up, the focal range here, 100 to 400 mm, is what makes this lens genuinely useful for sports, wildlife, birding, travel, and distant event photography. On a full-frame Canon EOS R camera this gives you true telephoto reach, and on APS-C bodies like the EOS R7 or R10 it feels closer to a 160 to 640 mm equivalent, which is insane for wildlife and distant action without cropping later. People who shoot outdoor events or nature trips say this range turns elusive subjects into frame-filling photos more often. Because the maximum aperture ranges from f5.6 to f8, this isn't designed as a low-light specialist, and anyone chasing indoor sports or dusk shooting will notice that. But paired with modern Canon bodies that have excellent high ISO performance and powerful IBIS in-body image stabilization, the lens still holds up well for many daylight and golden hour situations. The narrower aperture also helps keep the lens relatively compact and lightweight for a zoom that gets out to 400 mm, and many owners say the weight balance is comfortable on mirrorless bodies for handheld shooting. Autofocus performance is driven by Canon's USM ultrasonic motor system, which delivers quick, accurate, and quiet focusing, a big deal when you're tracking moving subjects like birds, runners, or kids playing. Real users praise how consistently the lens locks focus, and it pairs nicely with Canon's advanced AF systems like IAF and subject tracking, so you're not constantly hunting for sharpness mid-shot. That's especially true in good light, where contrast and AF responsiveness shine. Image stabilization is another real-world plus. This lens works with Canon's in-body and lens assist stabilization to smooth out handshake, which matters a lot at long focal lengths where even small movement becomes exaggerated. Owners often mention that stabilized telephoto shooting makes a huge difference. You get usable handheld shots at slower shutter speeds than you'd normally expect for 300 to 400 mm work. Another practical point from users is that because the lens is designed to be light and travel-friendly, you're not carrying 3 to 4 pounds of pro glass every outing. That's a real advantage for hikers, travelers, and birders who want reach without the backache, and many owners note that they actually use this lens more because it's comfortable to carry compared with heavier telephoto gear. So is the Canon RF100-400mm f5.6-8 is USM worth buying? If you want a lightweight, reliable, long-reach telephoto zoom that pairs well with Canon EOS R bodies, delivers solid autofocus and stabilization, and gives you excellent reach for wildlife, sports, and distant subjects without blowing your budget, this lens is a very compelling choice. It's not a pro-tier speed demon, but for most enthusiast shooters who want extended focal lengths without heavy gear, it strikes a great balance of performance, portability, and value. Click the link below for the best price.